My name is Tara Brown. I am Special Projects Portfolio Manager for the Ohio Treasury. That's sort of a long and clunky title that doesn't describe very well what I do, but I'll get into that in the presentation. The Treasurer, Rich Cordray, is very interested in supporting Ohio small businesses. We're one of the state agencies that's able to do that. In addition to just collecting your tax dollars, we do invest dollars back in Ohio banks that loan money to small businesses here in the state. John already went through some of it, but we hope that ESOP businesses will be able to take advantage of this because of all that they do for creating and retaining jobs and increasing the profitability of businesses here in Ohio, as we've heard so much about today. So what we have is our Grow Now interest rate reduction program, and we really want ESOP businesses to take advantage of to reward you for all that you do for the state. So this is just going to give a brief rundown of the program. I'm going to skip some slides in the interest of time because I think generally it is a 15, 20-minute presentation. I don't want to keep you too long or bore you too much. But what is Grow Now? It's a path to more affordable business borrowing. It's a partnership between the Treasury and banks that offers business owners a 3% interest rate reduction on bank loans. These bank loans can be used for anything, including for purchasing the stock of your company as an ESOP. A 3% reduction on loans can save you up to $24,000 annually. What is Grow Now? It allows everyone to do what they're best at. Banks make the credit decisions, decide whether or not to give you a loan. Small businesses grow jobs in the state of Ohio, and the Treasury makes investments. Again, we invest the dollars in banks too. I feel so pampered. Thank you.
Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine. Thank you. And again, the state treasurer's office makes investments in Ohio banks to support small businesses here. Again, it allows the Treasury to keep jobs in Ohio. This is generally the point at which I talk about one of my favorite companies, Salina Tint. Instead, I'm going to talk about the first ESOP business that actually took advantage of Grow Now to reduce the interest rate on financing the purchase of the stock of their company. It's Sophisticated Systems. They're an IT consulting firm based out of Columbus, and they used their Grow Now loan to purchase 40% of the stock as an ESOP trust. And, they were very excited to save the 54 jobs that they were able to by participating in Grow Now. And they seem just to be an overall good corporate citizen. They were a 2008 finalist for the Corporate Caring Awards, So we were really happy to support the ESOP business and glad that the efforts that we're making to promote this program to ESOPs are paying off a little bit. The criteria for applying, you have to have less than 150 employees. The majority of your employees must be Ohio residents. You have to be organized for profit, have offices and operating facilities in Ohio, and be creating or saving jobs. That last part, the job creation and retention, really is the crux of the program. Because we are under-investing taxpayer dollars, we want to make sure that we're getting that money back in income tax through job creation and job retention. How much can I qualify for? For every full-time job that you create or save, you can qualify for $50,000 for us to reduce the interest rate on $50,000 of your loan, and that's with a maximum of $400,000. And 3% off that $400,000 maximum is $24,000 in savings. I will just insert here, I know a lot of ESOP loans would be larger than $400,000, obviously, but we can still reduce the interest rate on the first $400,000. What can Grow Now finance? In addition, if you aren't looking to just use this to become an ESOP, you can use it just to refinance debt for capital purchases, more manpower, anything, just so long as it's in the actual borrowing entity, just so long as the borrowing entity is the name of the actual company. The parameters, no lines of credit, and the rate has to be fixed. The interest rate has to be fixed for the period of the deposit, which is 2 years. Grow Now allows the Treasury to invest $1 million every business day in Ohio banks, which we are doing. The program was kind of dormant under previous treasurers, but Treasurer Cordray, through promotion and sending people like me out to talk to people like you, we've been able to get enough people to participate that we are investing $1 million every business day. We spun it around just for emphasis, I suppose. How do I use Grow Now? It's just one of the tools. Obviously, it's not going to make or break your business. It's just a little reward that we want to give you for job creation and job retention. It can also be used along SBA loans, Ohio Department of Development programs, that kind of thing. So how does it work? The first step is to get approved for a loan through a bank, just like you normally would. Then you apply to our program with your banker, which you can do online now. That's also something that's new. So it's a really simple, easy process, either 3 pages of paperwork or a simple online application, and you can save up to $24,000. If approved, the Treasury places a CD with the bank at a reduced interest rate, 3% below market rates, and then the bank will pass that savings on to your loan. How do I know if my bank is eligible? There are over 138 banks in the state of Ohio that participate, so it's pretty much all of them. You can always go onto our website, grownow.ohio.gov, to see if your bank is participating. Sometimes people say, why would bankers do this? Just to go through it really quickly. Banks are probably going to make this loan anyway, and we're in a credit crunch where banks are having trouble meeting their loan-to-deposit ratio. So this deposit that we give them to buy down your interest rate gives them a deposit that they wouldn't have anyway. They also have to meet these standards called Community Reinvestment Act dollars, so it helps them with that. It helps bring them business potentially that they wouldn't have anyway. They can sort of use it to market it towards businesses saying, I can get you this 3% off of your loan. Just quickly, I'm going to run through who the recipients are. Some people who have gotten it, doctors' offices, manufacturers, skilled tradesmen, retail. So obviously a lot of different businesses have taken advantage of it. So what do I do first to take advantage of Grow Now? Get a loan at an eligible bank and establish an interest rate with your banker. Complete the online application, or again, the 3 pages of paperwork if you like being old-fashioned and not doing things online. And the Treasury will notify you within 2 weeks. We really process them in 48 hours, process applications. So we want it to be really fast and simple and efficient for the businesses. So yeah, bankers can provide a response within 48 hours. These are just some other people who have taken advantage of the program. Obviously not ESOP businesses, but Cord Camera, Donato's, MIDS. After 2 years, your loan does return back to the negotiated rate. There is a possibility of renewal in special circumstances, and I'm sure that lots of ESOPs will qualify for those special circumstances. And again, just to close, we want to remind you that it's fast and easy. 3% interest rate reduction that's really easy to take advantage of. 30 minutes or less of paperwork, and the turnaround is fast. And that's the contact information. Again, my name is Tara. So we're also looking for ways that we can help ESOPs take advantage of this. And we're sort of discussing internally in the office maybe increasing the loan amount or the maximum amount for the program, and any other advice that you might have that might make it easier for ESOP businesses to take advantage of it. I'm sure the treasurer would be very interested in hearing your suggestions. So I will be around through the lunch hour and through the reception, and any questions or comments you have, I can take then. Thank you.